Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Nix, and welcome back to another video of Loco Shortline operations. Now today we have a bit of a run for you, so we're going to get it all lined up, and I actually have a bit of a head start here. So what I did is I went and took some standard goods down to the heavy goods yard and got ourselves some heavy goods. The goal here is to deliver these up to the Timber Falls, or logging camp if you will. Take the logs, go get some lumber, and then take that lumber to go get some other material. We do have some new spots connected and some relayed tracks, so I hope today will be going smoothly. But without further ado, guys, let's jump aboard and get to it. Alright, well, we got ourselves fully loaded here, so bit of a heavy haul for us right now. We're not sitting on too much money. I'm hoping to fix that today with these runs. But the newly laid track that I do have should handle this just fine, and should also let us to speed up after we get past this Y here. If you've not seen some of the streams, we went and rebuild this little intersection here, so we have two new Ys. We've got this one that will allow us to go different directions, and this one as well. So these are a lot smoother. I'm a little bit still concerned about some of these switches. I wish we had wider switches than the ones that are already in game. The ones that are down are the widest in terms of turn radius, but still for me it seems like it's not enough. Anyway, most of the track up ahead now moving forward is freshly relayed, so we'll have quite a view. Hope you guys enjoy. Whoa! Slam on the emergency brakes. What in the world just happened? I think we're in a bit of a trouble here, chat. I didn't realize we would lose any of our cargo. One of our cargoes just did a flip. Well, that's just no good. That's gonna have to be recovered. Go ahead and back up here. Not too fast. So newly built track, I don't know what flipped our cargo. It just randomly decided to yeet. I don't know why. Well, nonetheless, we're gonna have to try and recover this. Spent a lot of time getting these heavy goods. I don't want to have any of them go to waste. Let's back our train up here. Doesn't seem like the cargo is on the track itself, so we should be good there. Well, looks like we need to call the Dow crew. Okay, what in the world happened here? I guess one of the cargo, like, shifted ever so slightly, but one of them is off the ground, and we need to recover that. So, yeah, let's go get our, crane here, and we'll go and get it. Alrighty, after a bit of time, we have done a bit of recovery. It's not the greatest looking thing, but hey, it's on and it's there, and the Dow crew did a good job. So, with that said, let's get back underway, and hopefully we won't have any more magical flipping cargo. The rest of the line should be pretty easy to drive, so the rest of the way I don't see becoming much of an issue. But we'll get underway. Alright, we're finally on our final approach here to the logging camp. I'm going to start throwing brakes only because we were going upwards of like 80 miles per hour on this thing. And we got a lot afraid to not try and crash off the edge here of the dock. But as I said at the beginning of the episode, I did go and rebuild this entire line. It was built during a live stream, so if you guys are interested in that, go back a video on the playlist, because I did that on the stream that should appear as post episode 2 part 2. So go and check that out if you're interested in seeing the track laying process. I will do some building that is recorded for you guys. Depends on what I want to do. I have an idea of something that does need to be built up. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. So we'll probably get to that hopefully soon. But yeah, we're finally on our approach. There's part of our old line. It's really just a bridge left, and I think there's one bridge there that I haven't gotten rid of yet. But I went and deleted all the other track, all the old tracks, so all that line is no more. And we should still have plenty of space left on the dock side here, so we can go and unload fully and then reload with logs. I'm hoping we get a fair bit. We did come with all of our cargo that we intended to come with, so we should get quite a bit out of this in the long run. Finally coming up here. Trying to regulate my speed and make sure I can actually stop. We're under 10 miles per hour, it looks like. And that flipping cargo piece that flipped off our train earlier is still on board. So it looks like we got all our goods well intact. Content of the one container might be a little bit mixed up because it did do a few flips in the air, so hopefully it wasn't anything fragile. Who knows? Anyway, we got 5 logs here already, and heavy goods should give us about 50% production rate, so we should get quite a bit out of this. Just gonna head and slow down here a little bit more. We don't have that much of a space ahead of us. I do believe I did add a little bit more. Once we start operating on longer trains, I'm gonna have to really think about what I'm gonna do up here, as well as a few other locations, because that's basically a cliff over there. And I mean, I could build a bridge in the sky, sort of, or rather just like a balloon loop. But I don't know how well that's gonna go. Anyway, we're gonna go and sell these. These should be selling for heavy goods. Oh, $9 a crate. Yikes. That's okay. We'll get a lot more out of the long run. Come on. Just basically letting it coast a little bit here. I am happy that the rest of the train did make it after the one cargo fell off. During the recovery process, I don't know how well it showed on video, but I actually almost knocked the rest of the cargo out using the crane, so I'm very happy that I didn't. Otherwise, that would have been much bigger of a mess to try and recover. And last set here. Come on. There we go. Alright, now the check. We have 15 logs, 5 cars here. We should have more than that, I thought, but oh well. So we'll go ahead and put about 3 in each car. Should be pretty easy to stack. We'll spread it out all nicely. Okay, well, I'm going to go through the loading process, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, well, just checking over our load now, and guys, if you're curious as to why I stack it this way, it's pretty much just because it's easier. I know I could probably go for about 5 per car, but we didn't have that many logs. So, yeah. Things look good. I think we're ready to go. And for this, we'll be going down to Billy Boards to get ourselves some lumber. So, let's get underway. Off the brake here. Turn this light off. Turn our reverse light on. There we go. Alright, we should have pretty much an easier way down, so let's get to it. Alright, and we are just about there. And again, we don't want to go blowing in here because we don't have that much track. So we're going to try and slow ourselves down to a decent speed here and approach at a nice, steady pace. So we're already dropping down under 20 miles per hour. So we'll let off the brake a little bit here. And we'll coast right into our unloading zone. So we're about halfway through this delivery chain. So we'll go ahead and drop off the logs here, pick up lumber, and then after that we'll be going back again across the map. So needless to say, there might be a few more time lapses in, but I hope you guys are enjoying. Let me know in the comments down below. And our cargo did make it here well intact, which is nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here and go to the unloading zone. I do want to check. Do we have any lumber here, actually? No. Okay. Oh, alright. Need to throw some brakes here. Slow it down. There we go. Perfect. That should be enough track. We've unloaded here before. Alright, get this going just a little bit. Come on. It says $95 a log, but it is $99 for us. But that, of course, will go down as we sell, and we do have quite a bit. I need to do some testing and some calculating, because apparently the price goes down depending on the material, but also, you know, the amount that you sell. But each material goes down by a different amount. I thought it was $1 per material, but as the materials get a little higher in tier, they sell for a lot less per unit, or per sell. So, for an example, we got 3 here we just sold, and it dropped down to $84. So from 99 to 84, it's dropping like $5 per, it seems like. I do have enough track here, right? I believe so. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to stop here real quick. I'll go ahead and do some just quick janky track building here. Because I literally thought I had enough, but I guess I've come down here empty and picked up other things here. Yes. Just some quick stretch of track. There we go. That is plenty now. More than plenty. Nice thing too is that this is all flat out here, so we can do quite a bit. Anyway, carry on. Let's drop this. Sell some more cargo. I dropped down to, yeah, so we're losing about 15 per car, so 5 per log. Something like that. I don't know if there's an exact, I'm sure there's an exact ratio. I'm not doing the math right now. But I'm 99% sure you lose it $5 per log sold. So it drops down by 5. I know standard goods, it drops down by 1. I'm gonna throw on some brake here so we don't go nuts. We may have actually had enough track there, but I wasn't gonna risk it. There we go. So I'm gonna stop that there. Take a look at our production chain. We should have 30. Wow, 30 lumber. That is a lot. All right, so with this, usually we would take the lumber and go to, say, Harts Creek, where it was selling originally for like 25,000 or 2,500. Sorry. But I've gone and disconnected Harts Creek in the most recent building. So if I go and show this, we no longer have a line here. And instead, we built a line all the way down here to Strumpton. So Strumpton is where we're going to be going. And Strumpton buys lumber for 3,500. And then in return, we'll get large materials. And then that we can take back down here to... what was it over here? Scroll our way back across the map here. Lumberton. And Lumberton is taking large materials for 3,000 apiece. So we're going to make some money today. But with that said, let's get into the loading process. I got to figure this out. 30 divided by 5. I think 6 per car is what I need. I don't know. I think my math's right there. Who knows? I'm still not awake yet. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this loaded and be on our way. Alright, we are fully loaded. For this trip, I am going to run it in reverse the entire way. I do want to check our route here before we get to it. But we're going to turn this light off here. And we're going to get started here. Quick save. Check our map. This way we can go through the Y without having to stop. So that needs to be flipped, and this one needs to be flipped, and we should be good to go. And away we go. So we'll see you guys there. Alright, we are almost there to Strumpton. And I'm gonna have to try and start slowing down. This is a bit of a heavy haul, but even if we do miss the location, it won't be too much of a concern. We do have plenty of track as the line continues all the way to Timber Falls. Did think I was a little bit closer than what it was. Should be right here after this bend. Yeah, I can see the platform. It's hard to see, but it's like right there. Let's run a little bit ahead here. Slow her down. Not too much though. Alright, as it's getting here, let's take a look at what things are worth. Not much of a build here, just a small platform. So we've got lumber being worth about 3,500, according to this board. And yep, 3,500. And provides large materials, which I think is the only thing here. And what's the percentage rate? 50. So we'll get about 15 large materials? Did our train just, like, stop? Come on. I'd like to get this sold sometime today, please. Hello? It's getting here. You can see we kind of messed up our lumber loading again. But didn't affect anything. Everything made it here just fine. And sell. Ooh, we're already jumping up quite a bit of money. Holy. We might break $100,000 today. That'd be a miracle. There we go, 98,000. Wow. Now, here comes the fun part. Is our trailer actually long enough to hold these materials? We have 15 of them. It is large enough as the car. But I'm slightly concerned about it. I actually have no idea what these materials look like. So, before we start loading, and wasting anything, I'm gonna do a quick save. I want to possibly nudge this just ever so slightly more. Just go to a little tap. There we go. That was too much of a tap. Crap. I'm trying to think. We may have to switch out these cars. You know what? I think we're gonna risk it. It's gonna be a bit of a aggravating loading process, but I think we can. Whoa. Nope. 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 If I can at least get the first one looking like it will work, we should be fine. It's a moment of truth. Wow. That is large. Okay. Here's hoping we don't mess up. Holy. Okay. Was not expecting that result. Well, now I don't know what to do. I'm contemplating whether I want to go and try and sell this somewhere. And buy new cars. Or do we just risk it? I don't know if I can stack 3. 3's gonna be nuts. Oh, I want to do it. Yes. I think our line is certified for this. I see nothing wrong happening, okay? Nothing at all. Completely OSHA compliant. This is going to be a curse to load. Okay, well, I'm going to time-lapse this shenanigans, and we'll see how it goes. What is that? I can't stack anything on that. Okay, you know what? I really hoped that these would all be something structurally supportive. So I think I'm going to cut my losses here. Hopefully. We're going to try and go for the run. And if this fails, we do have some material left. But it is going to be one heck of a recovery. So, I'm gonna... Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna save. We're not gonna save. Because we saved before loading. And if things go to crap, then maybe we'll roll back. We'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling. But, yeah, we're gonna take it easy. That is straining, to say the least. I want to also just point out, like... the height difference. Actually, you can't really see it here. But this one, the bottom of the car is grinding on the rails. practically. So yeah. Let's try and get to it. I'm really hoping that the bridges do not mess us up. And this might be a bit of a slower haul. But I'll time-lapse it, and if something happens, you guys will know about it. So, we'll see how it goes. Alright, we are approaching the first bridge here, and I'm really hoping that this bridge has no collision. Or at least is tall enough. Because if not, then we're about to have one fun cleanup. So, here we go. Just gonna slow down. If that's even a possibility. There we go. Oh, I'm so nervous. It might fit. I'm gonna be amazed if this fits. Oh, it does. Okay. Alright. I think we're good to go then. Awesome. I was really definitely afraid that this was a lot lower than what I thought it was. I mean, it is close. We might be able to get, like, maybe 3 of those if they were stacked like that, but I don't know what the spawn chances are. But, yeah, we're just gonna continue on with our trip, and, see how it goes. Alright. Well, we've made it so far. Knock on wood. We haven't pulled in just yet, but that was the most nerve-wracking haul that I've done in this game so far. Did not honestly think that we'd make it with the way some of this stuff is stacked, but we do have a fair bit of material here, so we should get at least a little bit of money out of it. But I think we're going to have to buy some new rolling stock. Luckily for us, we do have the money for it. But about to hit our final approach, going for our final switch here. There's a track ahead of us, right? I'm not imagining. Okay, no, that was alright. That was the unloading zone. So a little bit of a weird thing. Track does show up on the map, but sometimes the bridges that you use do not. So we're gonna get in here. Just very slowly. Right. Now I did look, it should sell for about 3,000 a piece. It takes heavy goods, large materials, refining supplies, standard goods. Let's throw on a little bit more brakes here. Absolute monster of a train. Thumbnail worthy right there. But we're at 98,000. $14 on top of that, just some chump change there. And these monster stacks are really intimidating right now. We will definitely need to get a different piece of rolling stock to handle these loads. So let's get on in here. So slowly. And the one piece of cargo is definitely not in selling range. I don't think the game had expected anybody to stack the large materials this high. Alright, well, it's in there, so... Yep. Wow. Broke 100,000. That's a first for us. And we should make it into the track far enough for us to make this full delivery. So, 2 more cars. Not going to get as much as I thought out of this, but we do have plenty of material left to go back and sell. We just have to go and get the cars we need for it. Yeah, that that breaks the car. And just a little bit further. Come on. Gotta sell these pipes. There we go. 117,000, almost 118. Go ahead and stop this. But I think we're going to call it quits for this episode today. I am hitting about the 2-hour long raw recording mark, so that's about as much fun as I've had today. So next episode, we're going to try and get some additional rolling stock, and we'll go and recover the rest of that load. So until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. Do let me know in the comments if you are enjoying the series, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, enjoy.